Alright, 8th vlog. This is actually skipped 2 days, and this is on the third day I decided to do a vlog again. So over the course of the last 2 days, I have been mainly working on scripts and making sure everything's compatible and doing battles and balancing and stuff like that. So I actually have not done anything to the plot or any events and stuff. But yes, today I'd like to show you all the skills that I've been working on and the system. Oh, let's go. So right now, the class system and the learn skills are fully implemented. As you can see, swordplay, you can learn these two skills. It's already learned, but that's only for testing purposes. In the future, you can learn these. WU and CDs are warm-ups and cooldowns, in which I'll talk about later. So as you can see, there's a shit ton of passive skills that you can learn now. These ones are pretty straightforward. It tells you exactly what it does. Say if you learn HP plus 5%, you'll see her HP, max HP will increase, and then it unlocks the next level. There's 4 levels for each stats, and then it's well, the addition to the stats is not like adding, it's multiplying. So it's like times 1.05 times 1.05 again times 1.05 again. So the ultimate value is a lot higher than just 20%. And I have a shit ton of skills here. Let's talk about them. Sword Mastery is this skill line what increases the damage of all her swordplay abilities as well as her auto attack. And it's 3. It increases by 10% each time you learn it. So at 3, it increases 30% of all your sword-related skills. So these ones are not implemented yet. So basically, as you can see, piercing jab, ripple away, slice and dice, whirlwind slice, tri jab, and V slash sky. These are the combo skills, the second and third combo skills of each combo. So for the first combo skill, I decided to leave it plain, that there's no upgrade associated with it. But the second and third one all have upgrades that you can do. So let's try them one by one. Let's start with piercing jab. So wait, let me think of something. Crap. To do this, I think I gotta change something real fast first. Gonna set it to debug mode and set all the TP costs back to 0. Spiral slash TP cost 0. Center slash 0, B slash 0. Okay, now we can do the testing. Actually, to do the testing, I should probably make their HP more as well. And make sure I don't die. Make their attack 0. Alright, and now we're ready. Let's go. So I'll demonstrate the skills and their variations every time. Let's start with the first combos. Piercing jab. Let's learn piercing jab plus. You know what exactly does piercing jab does? I have no idea. Let's find out. Ah, crap! I messed up again. Sorry. I'm just gonna kill this really quick. There's a switch I have to open for the skills to work. Because this switch will open at the beginning of every single game, so there's no worries. So piercing jab. Oh crap! I got attacked. Oh crap! Swordplay. So what piercing jab upgrades is that with each upgrade of piercing jab, it pierces 50% of the enemy's defense. So at the first upgrade, it pierces 50%, and at the second upgrade, it pierces 100% of enemy's defense. Which means the attack that Mira does with piercing jab is pierces the defense. So as you can see, the piercing jab actually did more damage to the third combo. That's because the upgraded piercing jab does a lot more damage. And now I should just finish the battle and go upgrade again. So learn skills, learn more skills. So piercing jab 2, as we've discussed, it just makes it even stronger. Ripple wave first upgrade. As you can see, it grants ripple wave the ability to place a magic reflecting barrier on the user. The effect actually won't show because the slimes don't really cast jack shit. So, and Ripple Wave second upgrade will allow the user to counter all attacks for the next 2 turns. You know what? I'll just talk about it here, as opposed to just keep going through the battles. Slice and Dice Plus, the first upgrade allows Slice and Dice to stun the target. And the Slice and Dice 2 allows Slice and Dice to stun the target for even longer, which applies a state called Improved Stun. I think Stun lasts for 2 turns and Improved Stun actually lasts for 5 turns. Stun is one of the better states because it completely disables the opponent, and even if you attack them, it won't wake them up. There are some states such as Frozen and Confusion that if you attack the enemy while they're under the state will instantly cancel. And Stun is by far the superior state due to the fact that it won't be cancelled. Whirlwind Slice, upgrade number 1. It breaks target's magical defense, so it places a debuff on the enemy that lowers their magical defense for 5 turns. And Whirlwind Slice second upgrade also inflicts wounded status to the target. Wounded status lowers the maximum HP of the enemy to 80% of the original value. Tri-Jab inflicts bleeding on the target. Bleeding is basically health degeneration, 5% per turn. Tri-Jabs 2 adds the user's agility to damage. Pretty straightforward. V-Lash Kai silences the target. V-Lash Kai Plus, placing V marker on the target, amplifying all damage source. Pretty straightforward as well. But yes, all these upgrades are fully functional. I've tested it many times myself. And the skills have their damage formulas inserted as well. And these are the upgrades for her water skill. Water Mastery, same deal, 10% each time to all her water spells damage. Aqua Edge Plus, decrease the MP cost of spells by 75% next turn. Aqua Edge 2 Plus, decrease the MP cost of spells by 50% next turn. So these are not additive. You get 50%, you don't get a 75%. But the ones before, like such as Ripple Wave, you get the counter and as well as the magic reflecting barrier. So I should probably be more clear about which ones are stacks and which ones don't. Question Wave Plus. Oh crap! I didn't upgrade the text. Oh well, whatever. What this Crushing Wave Plus is? The first upgrade is this chance to disorient the enemy, and Crushing Wave 2 Plus is it casts Provoke on the enemy, so that Mira's aggro raises greatly. That's probably for a tanking Mira build or something like that. Chilling Touch. So Chilling Touch is a spell that does damage as well as slowing the enemy's ATB. So the enemy's agility gets lowered and it takes longer for them before they can move again. So by upgrading Chilling Touch, you basically increases the amount of slow inflicted on the enemy. With no upgrade, Chilling Touch slows by 10%. The first upgrade is slows by 70%, and the last upgrade slows by half. Ice Shard gives a 50% chance for Ice Shard to be casted twice, so it's like multicast. And then upgrade again gives an additional 25% chance for Ice Shard to be casted 4 times. Frozen Sigil reduces speed penalty to Mira. So what is Frozen Sigil? Frozen Sigil is a crowd control spell that Mira can cast. As soon as you cast it, the enemy becomes frozen and it will be unable to move. It's 100% success rate. It's very, very powerful. However, there is a downside to it. When you cast Frozen Sigil, Mira will be slowed by 50% for 2 turns. That's a trade-off because, or else, if this spell had no trade-off, I think this spell would be a bit OP. But by upgrading it, you reduce the speed penalty to Mira, and then at the last upgrade for Frozen Sigil, you remove the speed penalty to Mira completely, so she no longer gets slowed. Pressure Bubble. Pressure Bubble actually has been changed. I haven't reflected this on the effect text, but basically Pressure Bubble, the first upgrade, would provide a 25% chance to stun, and the second upgrade would give 50% chance of hitting all enemies with this spell. Alright. Frostburn upgrade 1 gives Frostburn the ability to leech mana from the target. So Frostburn originally is a spell that does half fire damage and half water damage. The first upgrade will allow it to drain mana as well. That's a mechanic that I'm sort of on the fence about. I need more testing done before I can have a jury on it. I may change it if it proves to be too overpowered. I'm not sure how that's going to have, what kind of impact that would bring to the overall gameplay. If Mira has a renewable source of mana, that might make the game a bit too easy. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I just really like the flavor of having Frostborn leech mana, or having Frostborn regen, not more, Frostborn regen mana. I think that's pretty nice. Frostborn second upgrade will cause confusion on the target. So confusion makes the enemy attack anyone, like enemy and allies alike. Icicle Rush provides fire resistance to the caster. So when you cast it, it buffs the Mira with a spell that reduces fire damage by 50%. And then the second one is providing the same aura to the entire party. And that's basically it for her spells right now. I will add more in the future, but these are the spells that's going to be in the demo. I don't think there will be any other spells in the demo. I think this is more than enough. And to be honest, these are probably the spells she start with, like at level 25-ish. For the tutorials and prologue, whatever you're gonna call it. And then after she's reverted to level 1 again, she's going to lose all her water spells. That's for sure. But she might get to keep the first Aqua Edge. And she'll probably keep all 3 of these starter combo. These are the starter combo attacks. And yeah, we'll see what happens from there. But for now, that's that. Second thing I want to talk about is the subclass system. So as you can see, as I scroll through these subclasses, her stats change. So Mira as a whole this is her main class. It's called Mira. And then below are the list of subclasses that she can do. So the plan right now is for these to all have different effect on Mira. Not just basic stats, but say for example Swordian. If you're able to unlock the Swordian subclass, and when Mira is equipped with Swordian, her TP regeneration rate, where TP is the cost to cast all her swordplay skills. And by using this subclass as Swordian, the TP recharge rate is going to be significantly higher, allowing her to use a lot more swordplay skills. Right now the plan is that some of her swordplay skills may have another chain combo while she's in the Swordian thing, or maybe have a chance to activate another skill or something like that. But all the subclasses will make her unique and fits different roles. Swordian is obviously DPS, and Chosen of Vidava might be a half healer, half tank thing. Vessel of Calavasi may be a debuffer with some DPS flavor, and Spellblade may also be a buffer or a debuffer with DPS flavor kind of thing. That's the idea I'm going with the subclass. They all customize Mira further. That's the plan right now. Alright, what else do I need to talk to? Oh yes, TP mode. You know how I just talked about TP? For Mira, TP affects how much swordplay she can use. It's basically MP for swordplay skills. For every single character, TP is going to be used differently. So basically, it's another gauge other than mana. Everyone's mana is pretty much used for casting spells, and for characters who can't cast magics, elemental magics, they probably won't have mana. They only have TP. So, maybe some characters will only have mana, and actually no. I think every character will have TP, and then TP will be used differently for every character. The mechanics will be different. So for Mira, her unique TP usage is through the usage of swordplays. Yup. What else do I need to talk about? I feel like there's a shit ton of things I need to talk about, but I totally forgot. What should I be talking about? Oh yes, I changed hit and evasion formulas today. Before it was a gigantic mess. The in-game formula was, I don't even know how it worked. It made no sense to me. So right now it's a lot more simple. Basically, the chance to hit an enemy is your hit rate minus their evasion rate. That simple. So basically, say if the enemy's evasion rate is 20, say the evasion rate is 7%, and Mira's hit rate is 107%. That means Mira will have a 100% chance of hitting the enemy. However, the enemy's evasion rate is 37, then she'll only have 70% to hit. very easy to balance around, I feel. Doo-doo-doo. Hmm. What else should I talk about? Let's see. I added some scripts over the 2 days, but I don't know what I should be talking about. I got a lot of ideas, but I haven't implemented them yet. So, the plan right now is for the next 2 or 3 days, I'm going to complete Nua's characters and skill build for as far as the demo goes. And then after New was completed as well, I'm going to have both of them in the battle arena and start testing different balancings, like probably include like 30 kinds of enemies here, and then just keep fighting and fighting and fighting and see what the balance is like. Um, Other than that, I think that's probably it for now. I'll probably have to start writing down things that I want to talk about on a text file or something, because I'm really tired right now and I honestly don't know what the heck I want to talk about. But yeah, um, the vlog will. I hope the vlog will be better tomorrow. But this is it for now. Thank you for watching and take care.